Doll making is a magical and timeless art. Creating a 3D dimensional figure out of cloth takes on a life of its own, and many artists get hooked on this art form because we can never truly predict what characters we're going to create. It's almost as if the doll gets the final say in how they look and who they are. We're just the hands that make them come to life. It's kind of creepy, but it's also oddly satisfying. Hey folks, my name is Luci Ayyat and I'm a professional doll maker and designer at my home studio called Ballyhoo Creations. I've been making dolls and stuffies for decades with my sewing machine, but in more recent years, my tool of choice is the embroidery machine because it can do all the heavy sewing duties with very precise stitches. In my younger years, I was a science educator, an engineer, and a technical writer, but now I use all those skills to be a better artist and teacher. Making funny figures out of cloth has carried me through some tough times, and now I try to inspire anyone with an interest to try doll making and discover its potential to unlock your creative spirit. In this intermediate level class, you'll learn how to use your sewing machine or embroidery machine to sew the parts of an art doll. You'll create moving arms and legs and a head using simple materials. I'll share tips for dealing with stretchy fabrics. Learn to modify, trace, and stitch seam lines for easier sewing. I'll teach you how to turn and stuff small doll parts. If you're already familiar with your sewing or embroidery machine and you've made a simple stuffed animal or doll before, you have all the skills needed for this class. If you're more of a beginner, you can still make the class project, but it will require a little more time and patience on your part. But don't worry, you got this. Your class resources include machine embroidery files, sewing patterns, and face templates for this doll as well as some other faces, or you can create your own face. Get ready to learn some new skills and techniques on your journey to making a cloth art doll. I'll be here to help you along the way and guide you through the process. Let's get started.